Those Dino Charge fools have been so easy to beat. That fool Sledge couldn't take them down, but I can, with help from a little something of my own, and dinosaur power.
Guys, we have to figure out a way to take down Snide. He's becoming more powerful every time we have an encounter with him. May I suggest the power of friendship and teamwork, Sir Tyler?
That's not working this time. Tyler, I think it's gonna be very hard to fight Snide, especially when he has control over all the monsters.
What are we gonna do, guys? Oh no! Another monster attack! Guys, it's time to go.
Right!
Alright, we're here. We're Dino Charged. Guys, look at the size of that! Spinosaurus. I've never heard of this before.
Ha ha ha! Surprised, Rangers? I know you are.
Snide, what are you doing here?
Well, I am here to witness the destruction of the Earth and the birth of my new Zord, the Spino Zord.
Spino Charger, engage!
Destruction will happen today. Let's go, Rexy. Rexy, no! This is horrible. It's taking control of the other Zords too. I'm not gonna let this happen. Dino Steel Mode, activate! Armor on!
Just give up, Red Ranger. You're weak.
I'll never give up! How dare you take control of the Zords? Because I feel like it.
Ching! Ah! I can't let Snide win. No.
Ha 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 ha!
Hey guys, Roberto here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Power Rangers Dino Supercharged Deluxe Spino Zord. Now, the Spino Zord is based off the Spinosaurus, and he is basically a repaint, and well, it's sort of a remold of the Red T-Rex. As you see right here, he has a different head, and he has like some weird piece on top of here, but the rest of the body is basically the Red T-Rex in blue, in the blue color. But yeah, the Spino Zord is really awesome. He has a lot of history in Kyurager, which I'm not going to really get into too much detail. But basically, he was the very first Zuden Ryu or something like that. The original, the first, one of the first mechs or Zords. And yeah, and he was turned evil a lot of times by the villains. But, and yeah, and the Kyuragers brought him back to good. But he first appeared in the movie, the Kyurager movie. And yeah, he was basically like a summer... a movie mech, and he did appear in Kyurager in like a few episodes later, and like about like at the end of Kyurager. But yeah, now we don't know if he's gonna appear in Dino Supercharge. Hopefully he does. If he came out in the toy line, he might come out in the show. Who knows? Maybe Bandai just released him, you know, because they didn't want to exclude him out of the toy line, and a lot of people want him. But hopefully he does appear in the TV show. And also there is a Ranger counterpart for this Zord, and he is Death Fuger in Kyurager. But the Death Fuger is the evil version, and there's also the Kyoryu Navy or something like that. I don't remember the name. It was either Kyoryu Navy, yeah, probably. Yeah, he's the good version, and he appeared in the Kyurager's 100 Years After movie. And maybe we might get the evil Ranger, and then he might turn into a good Ranger. Who knows? Really, we don't know that much about Dino Supercharge yet, but hopefully he does appear. I'm really excited to have this guy. He has a bunch of features. He's really cool, and he does connect with some of the other Zords in this line. So we'll take a look at that. But first, let's take a look at the box itself. Here we have the Spinosaurus Charger, and it says it has 2 zeros, which means that it is the very first before one, which is the Red T-Rex. Down here it says Deluxe Spino Zord, a really cool CGI picture of the Spino Zord in action. The Dino Super Drive Red Ranger holding the Dino Super Drive Charger. He does fire missiles, and he has his awesome weapon on top of here that does fire missiles. So we'll take a look at that too. Dino Supercharge logo. On the side is the Spino Zord again, Dino Supercharge. On the other side is this logo again, and then like some ads for the app and 4 ways to play with its charger. And then the back is really cool too. Let's take a closer look at that. The Spino Zord again in action. Down here is all the collect them all and Red T-Rex T-Rex Supercharged Red Ranger. You can insert the charge in his mouth, and he does unleash some type of missile firing action. Down here is the Spino Zord, and he can combine with the stunt bikes, some of the other Zords. I do have the Anklyo Zord, so we will combine it with him, and the Gray Pachy Zord. But if you do have the purple Zord, you can combine him with that too. And you can also use the Plazio Charge Megazord to make the formation that you can do with the T-Rex. So yeah. And yeah, so that was the Spino Zord, the box, basically. Alright, so here we have the Spino Zord out of the box. But first we're going to take a look at the Dino Charger it comes with. And it is the 00 Dino Charger, which indicates that he is the very first, as I said earlier. Now you can charge it up. Let's take a closer look at that, the brightness. Alright, so you do see the Spino Zord moving around and stuff. It's navy blue. The back says Spinosaurus. And let's take a look at the sounds it makes.
Spino Charger, engage! Energize! Unleash the power! Spinosaurus! Power Ranger Talon! Spino Charger, engage! Monster extinct!
Also, here's the scanning code for anybody that wants to scan it with the app. Alright, so that's really interesting in what it makes in the Dino Charge morpher. It says Power Ranger Talon. So this might indicate that we might get a Ranger for this guy. So yeah, but that's the Dino Charger it makes and stuff, and yeah. So anyways, here is the Spino Zord, and he looks really cool. As I said before, he is a repaint / remold of the Spino Zord. Let me bring over the T-Rex over here for a few seconds. Let me put him down back here. But anyways, here's the Spino Zord. He is very similar to T-Rex in a lot of ways. He's a blue version. Now, something to note about this guy is that he does come with this piece on top of here, which the T-Rex does not come. And also the tail is shorter, and I don't know what that's about, because in the Japanese version, his tail was the same as the T-Rex, and we'll take a look at that in a few seconds. And yeah, so he's really cool, but I really don't like that they took out the tail. I mean, why did you make the tail shorter? That just doesn't make any sense. But anyways, here he is next to the red T-Rex. See right here. Also, in the Japanese version, his arms were longer and a little weirder looking than this guy. So yeah. See right here. He's basically the same thing, just with a few new additions. Now, if you don't like this thing that they did with the tail, you can't take out the red T-Rex tail. Take out this guy's tail, and then put it here, so you can make him look a little bit more show accurate. However, you are gonna have to use this tail for the red T-Rex, and it's gonna look weird now. But if you guys want, you can go buy another T-Rex, another Dino Charge Megazord, and you can get a tail for this guy. But I don't really want to waste $34.99 for just a tail. So yeah. Anyways, let's see what it does with the Dino Charger. The Dino Charger does, and yeah. So put it in his mouth. And these things on top of here open up just like the red T-Rex. And yeah, T-Rex almost fell. Now let's take out his tail, because the T-Rex does look a little bit weird without his actual tail. Let's connect them right here. And yeah, so that was the Spino Zord in comparison with the red T-Rex. Now in the original Japanese version, he had like a boomerang type theme. And basically, when you insert the Dino Charger, the boomerang would open up. However, this is different here. This is some sort of missile firing thing. And you basically pull this up, and you see his hand thing right here. And then you just press it. And yeah, and it throws a little missile. Now, let me get that. Now, this guy does come with 3 of these. So if you lose one, you can always have a backup. Just don't lose them all, because then you're in deep shit. But yeah, this is what he does with the little missile thing. And you can disconnect this, put this on this, and this he's gonna look a little bit more like the red T-Rex. So let's connect this back up here. And yeah, so that was the missile firing action it has. Now he does have his own Megazord mode, and basically, what you want to do is you're gonna get the Pachy Zord and the Anklyo Zord. Now he's different from the Dino Charge Megazord, so if you want to have his own Megazord mode, just like the Japanese version, you have to buy these two so you can have his own Megazord mode, because you're not going to be able to complete the Megazord mode with just himself. You really need 2 more additions. So yeah, what you're going to do is you're going to take this piece on top of here out. He's basically like transforming the T-Rex. And you're going to pull the arms down here. Take out the tail. Do this. Turn this back here. Open up the legs. And he does reveal his little cool helmet. This guy does look like one of the Zords from Ninja Storm. I forgot what the name was, but yeah, he does look like one of those Zords. You raise up the head. Now what you're going to do is you're going to connect the Anklyo Zord and the Pachy Zord, not the Anklyo Zord, and the Anklyo Zord. And you're going to get helmet, put it on top of here. Now you disconnect now you open up this right here. And you can, now it's gonna look a little weird with this piece. So what I do is I take it off. I don't know if other people do that, but I do because it looks a little weird. And you basically have the Spino Charge Megazord, but you're gonna be left with 2 pieces missing. Now these pieces don't really matter. As I said before, the tail really needed to be long because this tail doesn't do anything. He doesn't really connect to the back like it does with the other Megazords. So this tail is just gonna be used for nothing. Now this piece, you can just, I guess, use it as a missile firing thing or something like that. But yeah, I don't connect it to this part because it just looks weird, and yeah, I don't want to do that. But anyways, we have the Spino Charge Megazord. Now let's put him a little bit back. Now he does look really cool, and I really like how the color scheme goes. I like the gray over here and the baby blue here. Yeah, so the navy blue in the middle and everything. It just looks really cool. Now, what I really wish we had was the tail, and that just fell. I'm gonna get that in a few seconds. But if you do want to make it more show accurate, you can get the Dino Charge Megazord's tail. Open it up and stick it by here, and you have a more show accurate Spino Charge Megazord. But overall, this guy looks really cool, and you can move the arms and stuff, and have that really cool feature with the Anklyo Zord where he pops his tail out. So yeah, it looks really cool. You can take down some enemies with that. Now, let's see, actually, even though I know it looks weird, let's see how this looks connected here. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. It's going to look a little too long. So what you're going to do is you're going to raise up the Pachy Zord. Now, this is going to look like it's some type of staff now. But if you like the staff-looking thing, you can do that. Or you can just, you can't really raise it up. So, yeah, you're just going to have like this the whole time. It's gonna look like a gun, though. Sorta. A gun that can't stay steady. It's gonna keep going down. Yeah, it looks really weird. Let's take this piece off again. Now, in comparison, here we have the Dino Charge Megazord, and he does have a really similar feature. Dino Charge Megazord is right here. He is a repaint / remold of Dino Charge Megazord. Not the Dino Charge Megazord, I mean the T-Rex. But here he is, and he does look similar to Dino Charge Megazord. That's what I was trying to say. The legs, the body, head. So yeah, that looks really cool. Now this guy can also combine with the Spino Charge Megazord and the Pachy Zord. So we're gonna take a look at that formation. So let's put these guys aside for a few seconds. First thing you want to do is transform the Spino Zord so he can combine with the Spino Charge. You're gonna raise up the legs, go like this. And open them up. Take out this head, the helmet, and yeah, so he's ready for the Spino Charge. Now, next thing you want to do is that really difficult formation the Spino Charge has. So you're gonna disconnect the Plesiosaurus head. Disconnect these. Raise up the arms. Raise up the legs. Take out this black piece here in the back. And take out the head. Now, next thing you're going to turn it around and move the pieces back here. Open these compartments up, and the Zord Builder ports will be there. So, yeah. Next you want to do is with the little rockets, you want to connect them to the Spino Zord's legs so he can be stable and stuff. Now make sure they are connected right so the Spino Zord doesn't come tumbling down and stuff. So you're gonna do that to this other leg too. And yeah, so here we have the Spino Zord, and it's getting bigger already, just like with the T-Rex. Next thing you want to do is get the Pachy Zord, and you're gonna connect them. You're gonna connect them to this side. All right, so now the Pachy Zord is connected. You're gonna get the Plesiosaurus head and connect them to the other side. Take these down. Next thing you want to do is get the little black piece that was in the back of the Spino Charge Megazord, and you're gonna connect it here under the neck of the Spino Zord. And next, you're gonna get the helmet of the head actually of the Spino Charge, and you're gonna connect them on top of here. And now the last thing you want to do is just get the whole Spino Charge, just stack them right on top of the Spino Zord, and open up the head. And here you have it. It is the Spino Charge Megazord combined with the Spino Zord. You can also get that weird piece and connect it here to the Pachy Zord, so he has some sort of weapon. And yeah, but this guy looks really cool. He's really huge, just like he is connected with the T-Rex Zord. Now my final thoughts on this toy is that it's a really cool Zord. I really like the Spino Zord. Even though he's basically a repaint, remold of the T-Rex, he looks really cool. I really like the missile firing action he has. It's actually, it goes very long. Let's just test that out again. And yeah, he actually goes really long, so you can use this feature when you're playing, or when you can like hit some rangers or something, or like some villains or whatever you want. But yeah, he looks really cool, and I really like the feature that he has. But what I do hate about this guy is that his tail was cut short. I don't know why that was done, because in the original Japanese version he had the same tail as a T-Rex does, and for some weird reason they made it short. There's also the black T-Rex that was released along with this guy, and he also has a short tail, which I don't know why they did that. Honestly, I'm not gonna go buy some Dino Charge Megazord just to get the tail, the longer one. Now, if you're collecting Power Ranger toys, you definitely need this guy to your collection. We're actually only missing one more Zord to complete the whole Dino Charge Zord line. We're missing the Brachiosaurus, and we're gonna get that guy hopefully either this summer or fall 2016 of this year. And yeah, but I'm really excited to have this guy, and yeah, the Dino Charge collecting has been going great so far. I'm actually having an easier time collecting these toys than last year, even though they're releasing the Dino Charge toys like every day. There's a new toy. But yeah, this guy is just really cool, and I can't wait to have the Brachiosaurus, and I just really can't wait to have my complete Dino Charge Zord line. And so guys, that was my review of the Power Rangers Dino Supercharged Deluxe Spino Zord. Thanks for watching guys, and this is Roberto from Ranger Mania, signing out.